please take your seats for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and indeed the entire crew, I'd like to welcome you to Shannon. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fastened seatbelt signs have been switched off. You may now make and receive calls as used as well all data services on your handheld electronic devices. Only when it is safe to do so, please take care when opening overhead lockers, as items may have moved and could fall out and cause injury. Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure that you do have all of your personal belongings with you. And please remember that smoking is not permitted inside the airport. On leaving the aircraft, follow the signs marked US Immigration and Border Protection. Please have your completed customs declaration forms, your passport, your boarding pass and any checked luggage receipts that you are in possession of. If you're travelling with whole baggage, you may wait a few moments while your luggage is processed. Once your luggage has been screened, or if you're travelling with hand baggage only, please go directly to the US pre-clearance desks. We look forward to welcoming you back on board in a very short while. Thank you.
Cabin crew doors to manual, please, and cross-check, thank you.
We should be heading off in just a few minutes now. We're just speaking to air traffic. Managed to negotiate a slightly earlier departure, about 10-15 minutes ahead of our usual departure. Hopefully get you into New York just a little bit ahead of schedule today. When we get going in about 5-10 minutes time, about 10 minutes taxis to take off runway, and then when we get airborne, just over 7 hours to New York today. Expecting mainly smooth flight conditions, maybe a couple of bumps about 2 hours into the flight. So we do recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened when you are seated, just in case there is some unexpected turbulence as well. So that's it for me. I'll get back to you a little bit later on in the flight with the latest arrival time and the weather into New York.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Captain Lamont and indeed the entire crew, we'd like to welcome you to New York's John F. Kennedy Airport, Terminal 7. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the overhead seatbelt signs have been switched off. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. When it is safe to leave your seats, please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved and could fall out and cause injury. Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure that you do have all of your personal belongings with you, and please remember that smoking is not permitted until you've reached a designated smoking area outside of the terminal building. As you have cleared US immigration earlier on today at Shannon, you will be arriving here at JFK as a domestic customer. Just remains for me to say from all of us at British Airways and the One World Alliance, we'd like to welcome home our customers who live here in New York, and those of you visiting, we'd like to wish you an enjoyable stay. And if you're travelling on further, we do wish you a safe and pleasant onward journey. It certainly has been our pleasure to look after you on this flight, and we do hope to welcome you back on board again in the not too distant future. Thank you, and a very good evening to you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not actually on the stand at the moment. If you just please remain seated at the time. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first officer. We just shut our engines down. We're just off the stand at the moment, so we need to be towed onto our stand. So if you could just remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the signs are switched off, we would appreciate it. Should be more than a couple of minutes. They're just hooking up the tug now. So I'd say if you could just remain seated. Thank you. Oh, okay, yeah, well, that one.
Remarkable flight, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
When are you going back tomorrow?
We're going back on Sunday night. Back
you
to
have the
Kansas
weekend
City.
here?
So yeah, we've got tomorrow here,
So,
day
yeah.
off. You can enjoy, yeah.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Here has been bad too. See you now. See you, bye-bye.